Hello today. My name is Gabriel Ndaiken, and as you all know, I spoke about this for a long time. And today I am driving a 2012 Nissan, not because I'm rich, but because the grand architect of the universe is protecting me against those who want me down. Um I always say that I've been a victim of conspiracy, as I'm talking about the unknown story of my life, an unprecedented conspiracy to the cure of the golden vision. The golden vision here is actually I'm talking about me and other people, the care that I have for people, and the return pay that I had from people. I wanted to be very brief. I have been a victim since 2003, since my entrance to the United States. I just want to be very clear that I've never been associated with Al Qaeda or any terrorist organization that which arm to the United States of America. If today my family is scared, to tell you the truth, it's because they are scared of what they have told, or what they have been told, that if they don't cooperate with me, or if they do not say what they want them to say, they'll be in trouble. I grew up in a Christian family. I've never been associated with any group to take over a government. I have been working and doing professional activity with intellectual people back in Cameroon, where I was born. If the government realized that I was a threat to the government, I don't know where they got that information from, but what I can say is that I've been a victim since I entered this nation. The profile has been created when I came in. That profile follow me, everything that I do. I graduated from high school in 2000, mathematics and science, mathematics and biology. I went to the University of Douala after graduation from high school in 2000, actually October 2000. The Lord, the creator of this universe, have bring my path to where I have never imagined. Something come up, I have to leave to come to the United States. So I came with that profile that has been made since I was asking for my visa. So I came in age of 23. I am here. I have a couple of people who were observing me since then, everything that I does. I went to Cincinnati State as a biomedical student, and after that I decided to join the United States US Air Force, I'm sorry, and I joined the United States Air Force later on. And with all that academic background, They never wanted me to get any position. So really in the military, they have pressure. Based on the profile, they kicked me out. So I was out. But obviously, I came back, get an honorable discharge, and I came back. So if in the profile it will say that I hate the United States of America, I never hate the United States of America. I've never been part of any conspiracy against this nation, ever, even in my dream. If the president of Cameroon and his family want to stay in power until the day he die, that's his own business. But because he came into my life, tried to destroy my life for the past 10 years, this is what I have to say to him. You wanted to stay in power? That's good for me. I even want to give you another advice. You can actually decide to put your son in power, or put your nephew or your far cousin, whatever you want to put in there from your family, or somebody from your wife family. That's fine for me. But what I want from you is just to leave me alone. If the oracle has spoken from the destiny, that's the oracle. We do not know the future. None of us know. I want to do my life the way God gave me. I want to be able to form a family, to have a good job, to progress in my life. When I left the United States Air Force, the US Air Force, the Bush administration knew that I was not part of nothing. Okay? I came to the engineering. They were still skeptical about my ability to progress in school. I didn't understand that. They wanted me to be electrically orientated, when actually it was not the case. I was a biomed student. I understood that they were already present ideologically, so my path was not there anymore. Therefore, based on my academic background, I decided to press on. Put all my file together, GRE, the English background, everything, all the degree and certification and courses, and got admitted to a master in environmental health biostatistics. When I get into the program, I started with 0 credit. Again, 0 credit, actually 0. So I started with 0 credit, and I start from there. In about 1.5 years, I completed the entire coursework. It took me about a year to complete my master thesis, and within that period I even went above the MS level. I've completed all the PhD level courses and finished with a 3.12 GPA by 4. Now, if the new administration, President Obama, have taken this like a personal issue, I sent him a letter. It was a computer error. Okay? Overwhelmed student tried to simulate his business. I wrote the letter, type his name, the computer made a mistake. Add up, I believe, 2R. That was not intentional. That was totally unintentional. It was not it was not to minimize his potential as president. It was an error that was made. Okay, so I sent the letter and realized that letter, and that was it. But it was not intentional. If the Republican Party have seen me and decided to send me the letter of honor for my service to this nation, it's because they knew what was the profile. But meeting the profile, there was a controversy. You know, it was controversial to what was told. Okay, it was controversial because what they have seen is not what I have been acting on. They saw someone who came here to succeed and to serve the nation, who gave him an opportunity. I never called for politics, but politics called me. But let me tell you this. Today, in 2009, my problem started. The people from the military that I served with, they came back, tried to destroy my life. They came with what they were told, came with stories, story over stories, tried to diminish my academic level and everything else. I earned my master degree in science as a biostatistician and an environmental health scientist. I'm moving forward. They blocked me to have a professional life. They also blocked me to have a social life. In 2009, I have decided to go and get married. I haven't even completed my MS. I just started, but I decided to go and get married. It was not only about me. I understood that I need to form a family. But despite my effort, they decided to make it not happen. So they convinced the lady that I'm a bad guy. They came up with all the small mistake I made in my life, like everybody else, and they turned everything around. I'm a bad guy. I've done this. All the profile that was already made. So she got scared. Today, I wanted to get into the relation, but I do not have all my track together in order for me to proceed that way. If you wanted to form a family, if you wanted to form a relation, you got to be able to have a financial stability and everything together. God have given me a lot of gifts, but within those gifts, I know that soccer is one of the fine gifts I ever have. I consider myself as the best soccer player in the world. Let me tell you why. I have never been tested in a level to be compared to others. But if that possibility was given, people will see that what I'm saying is true. The country will give you an opportunity to play. I will give them the World Cup. You wanted to be tested? You can test me. I don't have a problem with Cameroonian soccer player. I'm not more. I know that for soccer, everybody have his destiny. The destiny of Samuel Eto'o was the way it was given to him, like Roger Milla, the way it was given to him, like Patrick Mboma. By saying that I am more intelligent than Samuel Eto'o because I went to school, that's not true. He can also obtain all those diplomas if he wants. Even by taking only one course a year, he got it completed. It's not about that. It's about my competence. I know that if I have been given a chance, or if I am giving a chance, they'll see my potential. Again, I consider myself as one of the as the best soccer player in the world. Just hiding. I have the combination of many things. If I am not poisoned by food that have been pledged to a conspiracy of putting chemical on it so that my body should not act the way it's supposed to in order for me to perform well, if I don't have those kind of barrier, I will do very good. I am convinced about me. If a country give me an opportunity, I'll give them the World Cup. This is not a joke. This is the reality. I am confident about myself. If I'm healthy enough, if they don't continue to do those conspiracy to try to make me unhealthy, I will do better. I always wanted to go to school, so I know how to write my name. I know how to guide my life. But if people always wanted to come and try to destroy what I work for or what I want to work for, this is very not acceptable. People have seen that I'm married. You went to Cameroon. That marriage doesn't exist. I went back there for a divorce. I was told that the marriage certificate will burn out within the period that the marriage happened. This is the kind of people you're trusting? If I didn't have a copy of that, today I shouldn't be a prisoner of something that was not even done correctly. I haven't seen that lady for like 10 years. Something that was done for an interest purpose. Today you go out there and try to find that certificate. It doesn't exist. It burned out just during the period it was done. So you can trust that kind of system. My identification, every time I go there, never came out. Why? But they're gonna come and tell you that I don't have this, I don't have that, and you also trust that. It's my country I was born. I want to have peace. I want them to have peace. But within the boundary, that nation have its own reality that you can only know if you live there for at least 6 months to understand that it does have its own reality. They try to destroy my life. Why do I have to go back home? Why do I really have to go back there? What do I have done to this nation to trust those people out there who have never done anything good for the United States? President Sarkozy was not happy about it. François Hollande came in, and I want to inform him that he understands politics. He's prime minister. He's an old school guy from François Mitterrand, so he understands the foreign policy stuff. Hillary Clinton understands those stuff because she has been there for a long time. And I understand that President Obama started understanding the issue very well. This was a trap. Today I end up with financial difficulties just because I have been blocked to proceed further, to go forward. This has been a conspiracy since the beginning. I have never, ever in my life decide that I reach arm to the United States. I have never been part of any group whatsoever. Any group. I came here as any other kids who wanted to have a better life. And again, I have never dreamed because to come here because I didn't have a link. I didn't even know if it was possible. But God made it happen. I'm here. And I've done a lot of work. Not for me. But you can see my family is here today. That's my effort. If the government, people who went to school for political science, you don't understand that is their mathematics. They know political science. They know how to manipulate people. He created what we call the tactic of fear to bring his enemy, despite the controversy, to his side, so that he can go through that period that he believes is tough for him. That's what he have done. There's no war in Cameroon. There's no one who want to have war there. You have seen what happened to other countries. If people want him out, he gonna go out. There's no war. Nobody really wanted to happen that way. But that was a situation that happened, and he put everybody in it. I don't even know all those stuff that was put on the profile. Again, I just want him to leave me alone. I want the president of Cameroon to leave me alone. He can decide to say to the Cameroonian people like Obiangema did, put his son as vice president. He can change the country. He can do whatever he wants. The only thing I want from him is to leave me alone so I can have my life. I never dream about politics. I never beg for any certificate of honor to be given to me. It came to me. It came to me. Because when I served with a clean heart. And God understood it and made it possible for those people to give me in 2 consecutive years the letter of honor and award of honor of merit from the United States Congress. Because when I served, it was from a clean heart. I didn't even know those people who voted for me. Many people have voted for me. Many people. But people here have blocked me to proceed further for unknown reason. Today I'm here. Anything that I'm trying to do doesn't work. Despite that people know my competency and my strength and ability to do whatever I'm doing. They're intimidating them not to take me. I am not a danger to the society. Military stuff is military stuff. I've been in the military. I received many anti-terrorism award medal, national defense medal, expeditionary force medal to Iraq with the golden border, raffle, specialist thing, and many other awards. Those were in the military. I must use the positive from it to do good in the society, not the negativity of it. And since then, I don't even use those stuff. Like people ask me if I have a gun. I know how to use it, but I don't like to have it. Okay? So this is the point. When you already profile like that in a society, in a community, you cannot live your life. Today people are blaming me. I don't want to have kids. I want to have kids. I want to have a family. I want to have a house. I want to have a good job. Do what I like to do in life. But when you have the woman that you have date with coming out, start saying stuff against you because of what was already there, they came and add up their own story because they knew they lose the relationship with you, so they have to do everything they can to try to destroy life so you don't have a better life tomorrow. Today I heard that I have kid with some of those ladies, but they never came forward. Now, despite all the problem out there, I can't go farther there anymore, because if I approach them, I might even be in trouble, because already what they have done already, the defamation of my name and character out there they have done. If I do not have any financial, I'm not talking about having millions of billions. I'm talking about financial stability. In order for me to start building up a relation, okay, that's all I'm talking about here. Nothing else. Building up a relationship, that's what's more important. I created founded an organization that nobody want on. They all want it to be gone for a reason that I don't know, just because they know it will be against what they do not want from me to happen. Again, I say this. I know I am the best soccer player in the world, and the reason why I say that, because I have never been tested. If I am tested, people will see the skill I have, and I will give the World Cup to any nation who will give me the opportunity. And I'm saying that, and I'm truthful about what I said. If I am not eating poison food or whatever they try to do to me, I will play the kind of game that nobody have never seen before, because I know my body, I know my strength, I know what I can do. School wise, I'm doing my best. I am not trying to have it all, but I'm trying to do my best to survive. People have accused me for many things, but I wanted to tell you, within the story that never came public, there is lie on it. Any story that is have all the evidence always come public. If it doesn't, it means that there's something that is not correct on it. So I want to say today to all the lady out there who have a problem against me, to come forward and to come in public. Not to say to stay behind and try to destroy my life or poison my life. Educational wise, I want this to be on the table. I have proven, and I explained everything earlier before this time, before this hour. At the beginning of this video, I start talking about it. So what I'm saying here is that I have proven my effort, and I've proven that people are starting stuff that they do not have any idea of what they're talking about. This world is not what you see. There's many things hiding into it. When a government do not like you, they will make you look like a punk. I'm sorry about this word, but they will make you look like a punk so that everybody can hate you, so that you don't have a place in any community or any society within the power range, which might be the entire world, depending on the power of that specific government. In this case, the United States government is hating me for no reason. I'm here for good, not to harm this nation, but to make this nation be a better nation. So if today they don't want me in, within the effort, I'm sorry, that I've done to this nation, okay, I have proven that I have this ability to be a good person, to be a person that can be trusted. Let me take my hat off. To be an individual that can have that ability to proceed through the right path, the path in which I believe should be chosen by I, not by other people. Today people are making fun of me, like, because I don't have what I'm supposed to have in life based on my effort and everything that I have done for this nation. If today the government in Cameroon with the first family is turning people against me, the own Cameroon against me, what's gonna be the alternative? The alternative is gonna be he gonna put his son into power. He gonna put his nephew. He gonna put his the son of his cousin, or from his wife, whatever. I don't have a problem with it. But you are part of a conspiracy to try to nail me down. For what purpose? Is that for that end? Having somebody from his family to be there? For me, I don't have a problem about it, as long as you leave me alone so I can proceed my life. I want to do all the tests, everything that's supposed to do. But every time that I go and do that, those entities, those organizations, those institutions have pressure from the Cameroonian government, from the US government, the Pentagon, the military, not to let me do that. I've never been associated with Al-Qaeda or any terrorist organization, none whatsoever. I was raised and born in a Christian family, and let me tell you, as far as I know, there has never been Al-Qaeda in Cameroon, and I was born in a lateral, which is the coast, and within the time I was there till today, the Muslim people are always being welcome everywhere. You can see them everywhere. In Cameroon territory. When I grew up, I was friends with them. I talked to them every time, like everybody else, without having any intention to harm people around. And the first president was even a Muslim, if I'm not mistaken. So telling that there were Al-Qaeda in Cameroon, Al-Qaeda have never existed in Cameroon before 9/11. So I don't even know what people are talking about. I've never been part of any movement to take over any government. None. I have been friend with, I'm repeating this, I have been friend with intellectual people, not terrorists, not people who wanted to kill people, but people who were there to vindicate their right as human being or student, whatever it was the case. So profiling my name, try to destroy my life here in this nation is totally absurd. I am a veteran. I have served this nation with all my honor. I have given my life. I have paid back what was invested into me. The government invested to train me to what I'm supposed to do within the military. I went to my first base, served the first base normally. I accepted to be deployed to Iraq in an expeditionary forces within the group of many other. Went to Iraq, do this job over there for what I was trained. So I pay back. I did pay back. Yes, I did pay back. So now it was time for me to come back after service to retrain myself to what I always dream of, and I did. And I have today my master's degree in science in biostatistics, and I'm proceeding forward. If today they don't want to give me a job because they believe that with that job I will go and get in contact with terrorists, try to do something bad, try to harm people, no, I've never done it. I have never even influenced any woman. I love women, but women don't love me. It's not because my approach is a sense of the astrological sign. It's sometimes very difficult to comprehend, but I did comprehend it because I didn't understood what was going on. So I understand that now. We all have a life. This life in this earth is just a journey within the entire cosmos. Everything have to do with our previous life and the next, which is a stepstone within the agenda of the great architect of this universe. So this is something I wanted to say to all the players, the soccer players around the world, to all the people, to all the stars, to all the celebrity, to all the president who have been informed. I do not have any interest to harm anyone. My agenda don't have nothing to do with no one. My agenda have to do with the way my life has been done. My life has been a series of suffering till today. So I put my agenda up so that I can have a better life. But it seems like I'm always being a victim of my own destiny. I always say that. I've never been against any government. I've never been against Barack Obama. I've never been against President Bush or whatsoever, or Bill Clinton or whatsoever, or Hillary Clinton, or any other big entity out there that are serving within our nation. But if the Cameroonian government come by and try to convince the Cincinnati mayor or any other mayor around the nation, it's not even in Cincinnati, not to make me have a better life, coming into my house, try to generate stuff, stealing stuff, getting access to my food, doing any extra stuff that can destroy my life. That is not fair. So my life is not saved. I felt, and I feel, and still in danger by this kind of behavior that I made in the name of national security without thinking about human rights. So I'm calling either President Obama to give an order to stop this, because this is not what I believe he campaigned for. If he get re-elected and don't want to continue to do this, I will give him my resignation as a United States citizen, and I will give him my resignation as a US veteran of this nation. The same to Romney. If Romney is elected and do not want to clean up my profile, I'll do the same. I'll give Romney my resignation as a US president, as a United States citizen, as a US citizen, and I'll give also my resignation as a US Air Force veteran. This will be an example of on how my nation now, where I did, my secondary life, how it is. It will be very disappointing and disappointed in this point of view of how the United States is viewed in a global world. So this will not be fair. It will be the biggest conspiracy of all, that a nation that's supposed to embrace people do not do so, as an example. And I'll see how President of Cameroon, President Paul Biya, will be happy about it when I give up my United States citizenship and my United States veteran service. I'll see what's going to be the end point. So this is my last course here. I wanted to have my life back, and I want the president of Cameroon to just leave me alone, to let me have my life. We do not hold the future of anyone. Either I do not. I can speak today and not be able to speak tomorrow. It is applied to all of us. Only the great architect of the universe knows. Within the boundary of anything that we knows, that we believe we know, we believe we have, we don't know him like he knows us. So we don't have any control. He has control of everything. So this is something I wanted to say. I just wanted to have my life. I wanted to be able to date any woman, regardless their age, and regardless, in configuration to their age, within the boundary of their age, the legal age, I wanted to say, I'm sorry, and regardless their race, their nationality, their skin color, whatsoever, as long as the lady, she's in a rightful age to date within my age, that's what's matter to me. I don't want it to be lie about the age. I want to be told, and I want to follow, and I want people to say the truth. I do not discriminate when I want to date, but I don't want that profile to come and try to continue to destroy my life. And I believe that within this, people can understand that I don't wish any harm to the United States of America. If people have not given me any opportunity, it was a mistake. But today, I wanted to be compensated monetarily for all the suffering that I've endured, for all the suffering that I went through and endured. It continues to happen. Everywhere I goes, it's nationwide. I get followed, I get food poisoning, I get people getting access to where I live, try to damage my stuff and make me uncomfortable. They just want me to leave the nation. But I will not do it, because I don't know the reason why I'll do it. Wherever I go, it will follow me. Trust me, it will follow me. It will not do any good if I leave the United States. It will even be more worse. So my best option is to stay and try to find a way. I've written letters to many celebrity singers, politicians to support me. None of them have done it. They wanted to do it, but they have an influence from our military forces, from our politicians not to do so. Today I can have any help from the state where I live in, a state that I pay taxes, I serve, I represent it. When in any state having the same kind of treatment, this is not fair. Using my own friend to say false accusation against me, to say false stuff, to do stuff that cannot be explained here, in the name of what? Power? So at the end, I just wanted to say that today I don't have any opportunity that I wanted to do. Anything that I want to do is seized, is stopped, is denied, just because the influence, the profile that was done, the profile that need to be put in place against me. I don't have any problem against the Queen of England. I was not even born, close to be born, when she took power, whatsoever. I'm dealing about my own problems. If the oracle is putting me to a certain dimension, that's the oracle. But at this point, I want to have a life. I want to have a good family. I want to have a beautiful wife around me, a good job, do what I want to do according to the law. If I want to, like I say, I'm a best soccer player. Yeah, I have that gene on me. They want to destroy it. I have never been tested. But if I am tested playing that soccer in a level when I want to play, people will see the difference. I'm 33-year-old today. It's very unfortunate that they wanted to shadow the light that God gave me, like He gave to anybody, to everybody else. That they want to shadow that light so that it doesn't prosper. It is unfortunate. Someone say one day, the world is evil not because there are evil people living there, but just because there are people, and a lot of people wouldn't want to fight evil. And that's true. We have many people siding their life with people just because they wanted to accomplish their personal goal and make the other person look like a fool. And that's what's happening here. I've never lived with a woman to come and judge me that I can treat any woman fine. I have my own kind of way of life. People have compromises. It's just communication, understanding. Not willing to tell me that you have my kid out there and going out and try to defame the name that I refuse to take off that kid, when actually I do not even know or even been presented that kids. It's very unfortunate. Okay, I've never done it. I've never done all those stuff. I am a spicy. I see what I think. That's the nature of spicy. But I might have some temper, but I'm not an angry man. I have been under pressure for a long time, and due to that, there will be a form of frustration that will build up, and that frustration will create a lot of stuff. And I'm even very stuff that I never acted crazy. So I just want to have a life. I'm asking to President Obama and all the leaders, François Hollande and David Cameron and any other person within the boundary of power in Africa to understand I am here to live a life. The oracle is the oracle. I never asked for this, but it's coming to me, and I don't know why. But you guys have to give me a break and give you an opportunity to have a better life. Blocking me because I'm receiving award and I'm receiving this. I'm not trying to be better than anyone. I am fulfilling. I'm trying to fulfill my agenda and be a better person tomorrow, and be a best example for my kid that I will have in the future, and maybe those that I already have that I don't know any information about. So I wish that with this message, people, all the leaders, all the politicians, the people in the community that has been used to try to diminish me or destroy me, to have a clean heart, so that they can give me an opportunity to proceed with my life. Thank you all, and I do wish that there will be a progressive outcome from this message, and wish that finally I will have a great understanding of your approach, and that you're also gonna have a positive understanding of my approach, in order to simulate both in a forward tendency. I'm a good looking person. I am not the beautiful man in the world, but I know for sure I am not ugly. Not to have any girl or any woman is not the case. Or I'm not a brutal man. Not to have any financial stability is not the problem. The problem is the profile. If I have a security clearance, everything will be fine. That's all I want to say. I don't have any problem against Etofis or any other players. I know that the kind of football I play, I'm confident about it. And as I say again, I am the best soccer player in the world. I've never been given a chance to prove it. But if a chance is given, I will give the World Cup to the nation who will give me an opportunity to press forward. This is not a personal achievement. This is something that I believe into me, that I can do. But I have never been given a chance. That's the point. I'm 33 years old, but I know my strength. To be a politician, I don't know nothing about. I know stuff that I know because I read, because I have intuition. Again, the oracle, the future, I don't have no hold on. Everything is in the hand of the great architect of this universe. But if people wanted to kill me or destroy me, they can go forward. That's what I can say. And that have created a big issue within my own family. My own brother tried to distance himself because they told them that coming close to me would destroy their life, which is not even true. I have been set up from this profile for a long time, and I'm calling for a compensation from that Cameroonian government, from the United States government, from the state and city level, because they are continue and decided to destroy my life, when actually I have never done anything bad to the United States. I always wanted to serve this nation and do good for this nation. So I want to say to all of you, thank you for listening to this video, and I wish that everything will go well, and I wish that I will be given an opportunity to serve this nation again and serve the world. I've tried to serve this nation again. They refuse to do that. So that's the fact. I'm here to do good, not to try to destroy people's life. It's not about me. It's about order. My agenda is not about order. It's about what I believe is right for me to do in accordance to law. That's all I want to say. Thank you very much, and wish the best, and wish that a good outcome will come from this. Thank you. And I wish good understanding of my issue, that this is not personal against President Obama and his family or his wife, with all due respect to any other leaders, in the well understanding that President Paul Biya and his wife must leave me alone to have a life, and they even have to compensate me for this conspiracy that they keep doing. But I'm not mad about them or try to do anything to them. I just want them to leave me alone. That's all. Thank you very much, and have a good day. God bless.